Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in CEO. Let's get to work. I'm going to turn on the game speed here. I had to pause. We've got 74 million. Normally I would go buy some stock. I think I'm going to hold off because we've been seeing, you can see here, top of the screen, our revenue and profit have been going all over the place like a roller coaster. We've been working on corn. We're going to continue working on corn and see if we can optimize that. Let's go to all products. I think we were working on, let's start with soda and work our way back from soda, because that involves corn syrup. So we're selling it. We can see we're in the red here, it looks like. Let's see what's going on here. Are we actually getting a supply? We are. We're purchasing it from the large warehouse at Glidercat. Demand is out exceeding our supply. Our quality is at 77. Let's check our rating here. This is in the north. We're not actually selling in the south. That's something we want to solve here too. Nope. Let's go all regions. We have, and let's do stores first. We'll go to the end of kind of the supply chain and see how we're doing. Okay, we're selling in 3 stores. Here's the first one in the north. Here's our competitiveness in the north. We just want to see how we're doing. We've got the highest rating and we've got the highest price, but our revenue is not so great. Now that could be we're priced too high, or it could be we've got supply issues. And I think it's the latter. I think we've got supply issues, and that's kind of what we've been working on. You can see the supply is not meeting the demand. So let's now switch off the stores, because it's probably going to be the same thing at all these stores. And we'll leave it on soda. Let's go to the factory buildings. We've got one factory now making soda. Let's see how this guy's doing. We've got plenty of bauxite coming in. Plenty of aluminum. And our utilization's at 100%. And we're not keeping up. We've got tons of room in this factory. Let's scale this manufacturing up. Let's upgrade this to be a large. Let's just do it. So we'll go into here and we'll upgrade that to a large. It's not cheap to do. 600 grand, plus our operating costs are probably higher. But that should increase our supply. Corn syrup's looking good. We've got plenty coming in. We've got more supply than demand. Just look at the utilization climbing here. We may need to increase training. Even with the largest manufacturing, we may not be keeping up. 75. 76. 78. Let's speed up time and just cut to the chase. Oh, it looks like it's leveling off. Okay, so we're good. I'm going to slow time down here a little bit because we're not as profitable as we could be. All right, sales, our brand is at 50. We can invest a little in sales, but let's not go crazy. Let's do 100 grand a month. Our utilization's fine. 43%. Just double checking some stuff here. We can see our corn syrup. The supply is not meeting the demand on the corn syrup. But it looks like our factory is still churning out product. It has enough corn syrup to do what it needs to do. And like the metal, the aluminum supply chain here looks pretty strong. I can tell by these black bars filled up, so they have full inventories. They're just waiting on manufacturing to consume it. Corn syrup could be an issue for us. And now sales looks good. We've got more supply. Let's go back to the stores now and see if that's rebounding. Here's our large store in the north. Purchasing. Supply should be showing better than it is here. We're buying from the large warehouse. Let's make sure that that's not a bottleneck. Let's go to the warehouse. It is. Look at that. See this utilization at 100%. And we have no inventory in here. Purchasing is also a bottleneck. I think we need to move our warehousing operation to a bigger warehouse. I don't think this is going to keep up. We get a bottleneck here on purchasing and another bottleneck here on sales. You guys are both at 100% utilization, so we're not moving product. How's the factory look? Is it backing up? It kind of is. The demand is lower than it should be because of our warehouse being not able to keep up, I think. So these are small scale. This warehouse is loaded. I can't do much to scale things up. So I think we're going to spin up a new warehouse. Let's go to all of our warehouses. See if we've got any room anywhere, like a lot of room. The corn warehouse, I don't want to dedicate for that. Let's spin up a new warehouse. It can be a large warehouse. We've got cash. We've been sticking to the north. Let's continue on with that. So we can get rid of some of this. We'll bring it back up when we need it. Back out. Let's keep building over here. Let's build a new warehouse. Large. A lot of money. Right there. Build it. And we're going to name this Soda Warehouse. Large. How did I name these before? Let's take a quick look. Large corn warehouse. Okay, let's do large soda. Warehouse 1 north. Boom. And let's get to it. Let's do... How do we want to do this? Purchasing. Purchasing, warehouse, sale, or inventory and sales. Just looking up. We're definitely gonna have purchasing here. Let's go big. We're gonna have inventory big here. And then let's do sales here. Big sales. Boom. Supplier, we're going to do soda. And we're going to buy it from our factory. This warehouse we're going to get rid of. Select. And send that in inventory. I'm tempted to do another inventory here. Let's see if we let's start with this. We'll see how it goes. So we've got good throughput coming through here. Now we want our stores to buy all their soda from large soda warehouse 1. In fact, okay, let's go to soda. We want to kind of empty out the other warehouse first. So let's do that. Large warehouse here. We want to stop purchasing soda. So let's stop purchase. We've got no inventory, so this is easy. We can just, none of these guys have inventory. So let's get rid of all of these units. Remove. And now our stores need to purchase from the large soda warehouse. Are we getting it? Purchasing. Large factory 2 north. Just see what's going on here. This guy's starved out on corn syrup still. We'll go after that problem next. But let's update our stores to purchase from our new large soda warehouse. Select supplier, large soda warehouse. Medium store. Large soda warehouse. And this last store in the south. Purchasing Glidercat in the north. Large soda warehouse. Okay, so now our stores are switched over to our new warehouse. And we have a supply problem on the soda itself. And it looks like that's tied to the corn syrup. So let's go to the factory. Tons of aluminum. We're doing good on that. Issue here with the corn syrup. We're trying to get it from large warehouse. Let's look at warehouses that have corn syrup. Hopefully it's just one now. Corn syrup. Yeah, just one. It's not a throughput issue. This warehouse is kind of a problem too, right? It doesn't have much storage space. But it looks like corn's our issue. Believe it or not, how can we be short on corn? This guy's got tons. Let's make sure we are only selling corn internally. We are. This is a large warehouse where we're storing corn syrup. Let's look at our factory for corn syrup. We've got 2. That could be our problem. This guy's making some for sales. And this guy is just using it. So this is where we're manufacturing it. It's October, so this is going to bounce back right now, actually. Here comes the corn. Corn syrup's going to candy and some is going to sales. Let's make sure this is internal sales. It is. See, we're in the red because we ran out of corn. And a bunch of our products stopped shipping, but we had all the costs associated with the advertising and everything else. So it could be that we need to scale up the corn syrup. We've scaled up corn. Maybe not enough, though. Let's look at our corn farms. Or we can do all buildings corn. Here's our corn farm. We're looking at it at an odd time, right? Because it is currently growing. I'm wondering if we should have had a warehouse first and then sales. Like, I wonder if because these are like at capacity, are we losing crops? Or are we able to move it out of here fast enough at the sales office? We could put another sales office here. Or we could put an inventory here. And then a couple sales office branched off of it. Maybe let's do that. I'm just experimenting. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to put a large inventory. And then I'm going to send to a large sales office here. And we can do, then we'll see what happens. Boy, that inventory filled up like instantly. We may need to re-hook up. Supply, there's no demand. We may need to re-hook up who's purchasing. And from here, it's going to be, we want internal sales only. It's going to be our factory, I think, is the only one that's purchasing this corn. But we need to maybe re-hook this up. I'm going to toggle it where I don't want it and then toggle it where I do. And see if that gets things going again. We should see this purchasing office get some supply. It's trying to pick up from large corn warehouse 1 north. No inventory. Look at that. Huh. How did we burn through it so fast? Look at the corn farm. We've got plenty. Sales. What's going on here? We've got tons of supply. At corn. Oh, at the farm. At the farm. Warehouse. Did we just switch this over? That's what we want there. Right, we're warehousing the corn here. We want to pull it from the farm. Okay, now I think we're getting back into business. We're starting to purchase corn at the warehouse. I want to sell it internally only. I don't want to sell it to anybody else right now. Balmer, sorry, buddy. But I've got supply issues. Okay, we can keep an eye here on the farm where we're selling. And want to keep an eye on this utilization to see if this pins at 100. We've got tons of supply. We're starting to push it out through the sales office now. This demand should be showing higher, I would think. Warehouse should be the only customer. Let's double check that. Yeah, large corn warehouse 1. We've got 3 purchasing units in that warehouse bringing in corn. This one's a little guy. We could upgrade this one. Yeah, inventory. These are both going into sales. Sales is keeping up. Boy, I'd love to see this corn moving out of these inventories faster. Okay, now we're at 100% utilization. Let's spin up another sales office. I'm tempted just to pull out of here. Out of this one, just for space reasons. We could maybe not send that one in inventory and just sell directly. Let's try that. How about a level 2 sales office for now? Boom. That should take the pressure off of this inventory a little bit. Sales should all be internal. Boy, utilization's still at 100%. Let's increase the training on that one. Same here. It's just so cyclical. It could be that we need to have a sales office for each crop. This sales office we could scale up, obviously, to a 4. We've got kind of room to do that. We got in this in the farm here. That one's been exhausted, depleted. This one has a little left. Sales office is trying, both of them are trying to move as much product as they can. Tempted to do maybe another inventory. Let's... Yeah, definitely not keeping up here. Let's switch this up a little bit. Let's go one more big inventory. Can I do that? That's going to be a problem. Let's try another big sales office. 401. Boy, I'm just not sure what to do here, obviously. Let's do another medium sales office and do this kind of routine. We can pull from this inventory and pull from this particular farm. It's empty now. That should help bring down the utilization. All right, let's check the factory. There's our farm. We've got some inventory at the farm, and then we're pushing it into warehousing. Plenty of storage here. This guy was fully utilized. Sales looks good. I think this is about as good as we can get as far as clearing out the crop. We're in March now. We're have to wait till the October cycle to see how this holds up. But we are depleting the inventory at the farm. Here's the warehouse. We've got some inventory left. And then let's look at the factory. Which factory? Let's close some of these. Here's the factory looking for corn. So everybody is fully stocked up here. Purchasing is keeping up. I don't see the utilization bar is not a problem. Corn syrup manufacturing is going good. Corn syrup sales is going good. Let's take a look. I'm going to close some of these windows. We can always bring them back up. Let's start where we started before. Okay, here's our corn warehouse. I'm sorry, our soda warehouse. Let's see what's going on with the soda now. And I want to see basically our factory. Soda manufacturing has everything it needs. Quality is high, utilization's at 0. What's going on there? Sales. Let's look at the customers. This may not be hooked up right. No customers. Okay. Large factory 2. We need to make sure our soda warehouse is purchasing from large factory 2. It's not. It's purchasing from itself. So that was a embarrassing mistake that we won't speak of. That should get the soda flowing again because everybody's trying to buy it out of this warehouse. And we were not purchasing it from the factory. So let's see how this sales office does, keeping up with the supplying our warehouse. So we're making it in the factory, pushing it to the warehouse, and then the stores grab it from the warehouse. Demand is high. Inventory is low. Manufacturing is spinning up here as we're finally moving product. We may see utilization climb here. Little nervous about the corn syrup again. Let's take a look at the warehouse for that. Warehouse for corn syrup. Purchasing. Sales is bottlenecked. Purchasing looks like it's kind of bottlenecked here at 100% utilization. Supply is high, demand is high. And it looks like the warehouse here is my bottleneck. So we could spin up a new warehouse and move this. We've got, or we could scale up purchasing and sales to be mediums. That might be enough to do it. It's going to be the choke point though. Let's try it. I feel like the easy answer is just spinning up a new warehouse just for soda Or just for corn syrup? Let's take a look at our warehouse for soda. Does that have room? Could we put corn syrup there too? Might not have room. Well, it's half empty. Oh, our soda warehouse. That's an idea. Yeah, soda. We could do corn syrup in here. Purchase it, and we'd have a lot better throughput. Looks like soda, we've got a fair amount of inventory here, not enough demand. Let's do that. We've got room in this warehouse. Let's do a similar situation here. I don't know why I didn't put the sales right there. Let's do a similar setup, and this time we'll do corn syrup. I think this factory is going to have plenty of room. We can do it. We can do it way at the bottom. Let's do it here. Purchasing big. Inventory big. Sales big. Let's see, this may be expensive for what we're doing. We want to buy corn syrup from our factory. So let's go corn syrup. We want to buy it from the factory. Yeah, that should all ripple through. Now we want to make sure that our factory making the soda gets it from the soda warehouse. So this guy, the soda warehouse. And then I want to make sure the soda warehouse just sells internally, so that we don't starve out our production. Until we see the warehouse fill up or something, let's keep the sales to be internal. And then we'll go back to corn syrup and get rid of the other warehouse that's dealing with it. And then we'll check the soda sales and figure out what's going on there. This warehouse, we're going to get rid of all of this. This whole production line with corn syrup, we're going to get rid of. It's kind of a choke point for us. So let's remove it. Good. I like it. And back to soda sales. We've got huge supply, not much demand. What's going on with our stores selling soda? Are they getting it from the warehouse? Stores, all regions. We've got 3 stores selling soda. What's going on? No supplier. Okay. We want you to buy from the soda warehouse and sell. Purchasing large soda warehouse. This one is off and running. Oh man, we may need to upgrade the sales office. It's having a hard time keeping up. That's good for us profit wise. We've got room to do it. Let's do it. We may end up getting rid of these socks or this whatever this is, toothpaste. But let's no, I can't increase the sales office. It's already at, or no, here it is, this one. Yeah, let's increase this sales office to a medium. And then it should help us move more soda. This store is in the red. And it could be because we've been kind of starved out of corn syrup and starved out of soda. We didn't have things hooked up quite right. Check this last one. Purchasing from the large soda warehouse. That is good. And sales office is at 100% utilization. I'm going to upgrade this sales office to a medium. And then, yeah, let's check the pricing. Profit's okay. We're at 88 million. I know you can just tell, right, by the kind of work that we're doing, going through all of our products. We know there's lots of inefficiencies. We could probably be at, 2 billion by now if we went through and tweaked everything, but we're working through it. This store. Yeah, let's focus on soda here. Utilization's at 100%. We're investing a lot in our brand. I'm actually going to bring down the brand investment to like 100. And then let's see how we're doing. Look at our rating, 96. We're the highest, right? We've got the best quality. We've got the best brand. We're selling at a huge premium. And we're bringing in the most revenue, right? So we're on the right track here. That was the north. Let's look at the north, actually. 82, highest rating, highest brand. We're investing more in the brand. Highest quality by far. And we're selling at a premium here too by, 30 cents or something. 38 cents. And we've got the best revenue. Let's look a little closer here. Demand, supply is meeting the demand. Utilization's at 100%. We just upgraded this sales office. We could upgrade it at more. We've got room. We could make this a big one. Or we could invest in the training level. Or we could increase our price. That would bring down demand. Let's upgrade this sales office to a large. We'll keep our advertising kind of somewhat modest. I'd love to turn this store into the positive. But yeah, you can see we've got issues here, right? No supply and demand here with our leather goods. We're going to have to chase all that down. But let's stay focused on soda this episode. Okay. Brand is good. Utilization is down. Supply is high. Demand is high. So our revenue should be kicking pretty good right now. Purchasing office could use a boost. Let's upgrade this too. Make that a medium. Get that utilization in a good range so we know that we're maximizing our profit, our ability to move product. Supply looks great. So this should be kicking up our revenue. And it should be helping turn this store positive. We have revenue. Look at the revenues climbing like crazy. Just took a little dip though. I'd love to see us get into the profitable range, but look, we can see our problems here, right? Look at this. None of these products have supply. Almost nothing. We'll have to chase those down. But again, let's stay focused on soda. This is the large store in the north. Let's look at our other two stores selling soda and see what's going on. Soda here. Okay, we're having a little bit of a supply issue here with purchasing. Utilization is fine. Brand is at 66. I'm going to bring this down again just to save some cash. We'll still invest in the brand, but we're at a good level now. And we've got the most popular product. Demand is still high. Supply is a little bit of a concern. We're getting it from the large soda warehouse north. So as far as the store goes, we're in the south here. Let's check. Let's check our competitiveness in the south. We're way up there. We're selling for a huge premium and we're getting the most revenue. We've got a hugely popular product here. So that is good. Let's check the medium store in the south. Purchasing looks healthy. And our sales looks healthy as far as the utilization goes. Little nervous about the supply. Let's check that one more time. Large soda warehouse 1 north. How are we doing? Looks like we're sold out. We don't have any inventory. Let's look at our factory for soda. What are we waiting on? We got plenty of aluminum. We're sending in a lot of corn syrup, but it's just the manufacturing itself is 100% utilization. Let's kick up the training level. That's a large manufacturing unit. Let's max out the training for now. See if we can bring that utilization down. I'm going to speed up the time just to see if we bring utilization down a little bit. It doesn't look like it, does it? $73,512. That's our production amount. Let's see if that ticks up here at all. Okay, 75,618. That's our training going to work. 75,618. $77. So maybe we let this run with this high training level and we'll see if we can bring this utilization down. Basically, we've tapped out our factory. Going as fast as it can and we're selling it faster than we can make it. But we're slowly ramping up our production. If this doesn't work for us, the next thing we can do is set up another parallel production line, kind of just almost identical to what we've got here. We've got plenty of room in the factory to do it. This would become just the soda factory, I guess. But we've got a winning product here, right? We've got the brand. We've got, look at our technology level. We've invested in technology. Ooh, our aluminum quality is pretty low. Oh, no, it's 44, I see, but that only counts for 5% of the total quality rating. I'm not sure why this shows is in the red, the accounting here. I'm not sure how that works. Brand is good. We're investing in the brand here, and we're investing in the brand at some of the stores. Plenty of corn syrup coming through. We're at 86. We're still at 100% utilization. That's kind of a concern. But our profit's kicking. We're starting to do better on profit. Let's buy a little stock and then we'll finish this episode up. Let's go to the stock market here, Glidercat Corporation, and we were buying kind of Soros here. We own 2%. It's going to take a while. Let's spend 50 million, 60 million. See what that gets us. Boom, 2.97. You can see it's going to take a while if we want to take over this enterprise. Their stock price keeps going up as we do this too. And you can see ours is not so great. Glidercat, the CEO, is going to buy some Glidercat Corporation. Already owns 54%. So I'm going to buy everything that I can buy. Boom. Now I'm at 59% owned. And what we can do, now that we know Glidercat owns 59%, we can't be taken over. I can issue new stock to raise money. So let's do a little of that just to see how it works. If I want to issue new stock, we'll maximize the price. And we can raise. Just going to tell us max new shares, current shares. Let's sell 500,000 shares. Boom. Okay, look at our bank balance, just went up. Now we're at 118 million. Glidercat still owns more than half. And if I want, I can use that new money to buy up more of Soros Enterprises. And let's do another 60 million. Boom. Now we own 3.78. So that's another thing that we can kind kind of play with in this game. It's pretty cool. Now, I bought public shares. Eventually, we're going to run out of public shares. And I'm going to have to buy from... Is there Soros in here? I'm probably going to have to buy from this guy right here, Donald Soros. Buy some of his shares. And he may... I don't know if they'll cost more or what. But again, when we pick the Glidercat Corporation, Soros Enterprises, and I slide this slider, I'm currently buying from this seller here, which says public shareholders. If I wanted to buy from Soros, let's see, $275.32. Okay, roughly the same price, 5 cents more. I can buy Soros's shares, and he doesn't, I guess, have a say in it. And then eventually we can buy him out. We get this up to 75%, which we will probably not do in this playthrough. Then we could take over and merge that whole corporation. Now, once we did that, that would be a huge effort to go through all of their factories and warehouses and stores and optimize them. Because by the time we were to merge, we would be acquiring a lot of property to sort, and it's not guaranteed to all be optimized. Speaking of which, if you look at our profit, we're in trouble. We're losing money again. We're kind of on this cycle. So next episode, we'll do a little bit more cleanup, and then we'll probably wrap up this series next episode. But let's give it one more pass, see if we can't get ourselves back into a good net profit. We'll go through some of the other products that we saw that were lagging, the ones that we're producing, kind of the ones based off of the beef and the leather and all that. See if we can't tune those up, and we'll do that next episode. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Special thanks to Glidercat patrons and channel members that keep this channel alive. I really appreciate the support, sincerely, deeply. Try to mention it just about every episode. And thanks to everybody that's been giving the videos a thumbs up. Hope you're enjoying this series. I should mention that this is recorded fully in advance, so if I haven't responded to comments, I apologize. But this particular series I've recorded completely ahead of time before posting it. So apologize for that. But I will see you all in the next episode.